If you've ever felt like someone was watching you, this story might ruin Polaroids for you forever. I never believed in the supernatural, until last weekend, when I picked up this vintage Polaroid camera at a neighborhood yard sale. The old lady selling it didn't want to let it go, but I thought she was just attached to her antiques. That night, I loaded it with film, pointed it at the sunset outside my apartment window, and snapped a photo. When it developed, there was a pale blur behind me in the reflection, a figure I didn't remember seeing. The next afternoon, I took the camera to the skate park with my friends. We joked around, took group shots, and passed the prints around. In every photo, that blur was less blurry and more defined, a man in an old-fashioned suit, face blank as a mannequin, always standing just behind me. My friends thought it was some camera defect or double exposure, but the image was too sharp, too deliberate. That night, I locked the camera in a drawer and tried to forget about it. But you know that feeling when you're alone, and the air seems to thicken behind your back? By the third night, I could see him in every photo, closer, clearer, with one hand outstretched like he was reaching for me. I started hearing things, soft whispers, footsteps echoing my own. My phone battery kept draining, and the lights in my apartment flickered every time I touched the Polaroid. Tonight, I decided to take one last photo in the mirror, just to prove to myself it wasn't real. The print developed slowly, and I watched as the man's hand landed on my shoulder in the image. At the exact moment I felt icy fingers grip me from behind. I dropped the camera, spun around, but no one was there. Except, I can still feel his hand, and when I look at the photo, I notice something I hadn't before. His face now looks exactly like mine.